my jungle love. Yeah, oh. I think I wanna know ya, yeah, what?
Hey everybody, what is happening? h2h, I am back with some more Madden 16 Ultimate Team gameplays. And for today's gameplay, I kind of wanted to give a little intro to it just because it was a slight different. I want to give you what was going on in my head here, I guess, when I got into this game. If you've ever listened to me kind of talk about it before, I don't get too much into my personal stuff in here. I don't know if it's interesting enough for people, you know. But just to set this one, you know, I do these videos for more of a hobby for me. This isn't like something I'm trying to get a lot of money out of. If I could break even on my packs, I'd be just thrilled, you know, right? But I've already got a full-time job, family, all that stuff, and I work for the city here, you know, so I've got retirement, all that. I don't worry about that stuff, but the job I have is demanding on hours. I work a lot of 12-hour shifts, and right now I'm in a cycle of working nights. And it really messes your sleep cycles up. You know, that's the thing with that. You know, at first you have a tough time getting it. You know, you're just groggy like zombie all the time. And then once you get used to it, like I am now, I have trouble getting to bed. You know, and then because the daylight comes and you're used to it, so I get lack of sleep there. So it was recommended that I try something called Melatonin. I don't know if you're familiar with it. It's a natural sleep aid. You know, not like an Ambien or something like that. But this stuff can knock you on your butt. Very similar to it though. And you know, I know some people are not real fond of taking it because it gives them really whacked out dreams, and I'm not recommending taking this by any means, not pushing that, but I'm just giving you the mindset. So I took a few of these, assuming it'd be about 45 minutes or so to kick in, you know, so I figured do this, get a game, then I can pass out, you know, and then get ready for the shift. Because when you're working 12-hour shifts, you don't have a lot of downtime. It's like, you know, because you got drive and all that stuff, you got to get back to work. You don't get a lot of sleep if you don't, you know, get to it quick. So I start the game up, I start getting into the cycle, you know, and it's searching, I can't get somebody. I didn't realize it froze on one of them, so I'm just sitting here not realizing that. And, you know, next thing I know, maybe, you know, time's elapsing. I got to reset it, and then I finally get in, and it wasn't until, like, you're not even a play or two into this game here that I realized I am jacked up. Like, I am passing out, struggling, like, going, you know, doing this stuff. And so just keep this in mind as I'm playing this one, man. This was a funny game for me. Took me a bit to get going, even to get into it, man, because it was a struggle to even keep up. And then when you're fighting to stay awake, you're getting kind of loopy. So that said, I hope you enjoy this. You know, we'll get back to some other stuff here pretty soon. Here, more games, hopefully better games on the sticks and all that. But this should be entertaining, hopefully. All right, and sorry about that volume there on there. It was just too late for me to correct that issue, guys. And we are here at the Tampa Bay Stadium out there. I think I might have to do myself a tour out there. You start getting around, you know, moving the team around. Still be up in the Cardinals unis. You gotta respect, but you know, I gotta get around, get the sights going. So first 10 now, like I say, it was about on this play where I was like, oh man, here we go. This is gonna be work out there. And he's got a good zone out there. Undercuts that pass out the gates. I tried to throw another one to him. Oh, he just gets stuffed up. Really got to get me like a 99 catching traffic out of there. And that's, of course, one of those plays that's, you know, you can't really blame the guy for that one necessarily. But, you know, there are a few guys who make those a little bit more than others will, you know. So we go out running on D here and doing best to keep up with. I think it's, you know, obviously I'm going to start off in man, which I normally do. And half the time I don't know what I was shading on. I couldn't tell you what I was doing, if I was committing or not. A lot of the stuff ended up being kind of a blur. And see, like out there, like I see him out there. I'm so far behind that play. Like I was at least like 3 seconds like reacting. It felt like in my head, like everything was slow motion too. But he jumps on me quick, man. I go out going flat, hey, get a little juke out when I should have been running straight. There could be a lot of little things, you know, if you're watching the game, you see like right there. I spin before I even get to the hole, so I just spin into my own guy, hole wide open there. So I had a lot of stick issues, I should say, coming out here. Let me go get a little juke out there with the fullback, making that work with him. You know, that's one of the things I do like to do on occasion is get to that hole, bounce out if I can. But you know, my timing was just definitely going to be off on this one here. And look, I had a guy wide open on the seam running down the middle of the field. I would have gave it a bullet on the right side, but you know, I'm like missing again. Why right there? Had I done a bullet pass lead to the right? Why going? Who I put on a streak just for that? Again, we're going to miss there. I've got B wide open for a touchdown. There's the arrow there, missing that throw, and we just throwing up in double coverage. So that Melatonin got me rocked. So 4th and 12, and I don't even think I threw a pass even close to it. So
We're not gonna score ever.
Yeah, like at that point at the game, yeah, you gotta wonder. You gotta wonder. It's looking so bad. So we do get out. We get on the outside there. We do force him back in. So at least doing a few things right. You know, not totally playing garbage, but definitely not the start you want to have out there. And like that play just lagged up on it, man. So when I do get a couple good ones out there, we give up a good chunk, and at least I almost stop him on that sneak. It got close out there. So that was, a little disheartening out there, because you play a couple good downs, but you know how it is in here. That's what people go for in the fourth, because it's not the hardest thing in the world to always get that. And dude, like right there, like I didn't even have linemen in the middle. Like he's running the ball, and I literally had nobody between the guards and the center and all that. Just nobody.
Stupid game.
Yeah. So I really couldn't start too much worse than that, I believe. Kick it out. Look at that. We're just gonna run right straight into the hit stick, and I do that on my own occasion anyway. It's not like I play perfect games all the time anyhow, and just launch one up and like totally late, stopping the route. It's just like if I could screw up everything. And I got, look at that, on the left hand side I did have wide open, but at least I got a first down. We're doing good now, man. We got a first. So see again, we got an under route checking up here. We do try and get the jump pass. I tried to high point that one at least. So okay, even if you're doing it sloppy, it's like, oh, we try to make it down, and oh man, okay, he got on the outside, blows through the left tackle out there. I think that Ferguson, he is not exactly played up to what I would have thought so far since I had him. And ooh, man, Calvin coming up. We did high point that one again, man. And I just figured, man, I'm gonna have to get some passing down here. At this point, we got to go back and change the scheme a little bit. I knew. And all right, we get the spike down there. So with 3 seconds left, I'm not kicking a field goal. Can't do that. So at least now we're in the game. At least we're in the game. But he's got it. Obviously, we're gonna have to make a defensive stand at some point here. And with what I've done previously, and Rodgers here wide open, not looking like I'm gonna do it at any point soon, at least, man. But I remember second half started, I kind of do like the slap the face thing. I'm like, I gotta wake this up, man. I'm trying to like pull my eyes open as much as I can. I see him kicking out here, and then like I don't know why he juked there. Damn, dude, yeah, we lit him up. He ran right up in there and just gave me an easy shot to hit stick there. So I appreciate the help on that one, man. It was much needed with how I was playing, So, normally that's me running to the sticks on that one, especially in this one. So I was like, you want to run, Rodgers? Like, I can do that. I can at least handle that. I couldn't throw a pass on point to save my life. But hey, we can do that at least. Okay, go down straight there. Let DJ, probably should try pounding him some more. I figured see if I can get this cover 3. And oh my, thank goodness that Hopkins has that aggressive catch trait out there, man. That's why he went in and snagged that ball. And dude, man, he almost got there. Could have caused probably a turnover with the way he hit me on there. So it was a good play by dude. He almost got it, man. Real close. So somehow I managed to tie this game up, man. I mean, it is beyond me. But he comes out there and, bro, come on, man. So, but that's okay. I had singled him up right there. I was playing some sort of zone. Don't even again here. We're leaving that under. Got no purples. And again, I was not able to make the corrections fast. So here we go into fourth quarter about to start. So and obviously he's a great spot to get a touchdown lead on me, and and not a lot of faith with how I was playing out there. But again, I wasn't going to quit. I was going to play it out, you know what I mean? I was like, I know a lot of me just wanted to be like, dude, just go to bed. But, I figured out, man, stick it out. You never know what's going to happen. You never know where you're going to end up having something really cool, a good game and all that, you know what I mean? And it's like when I start a game, I'm trying to finish like most people. There we go. We're getting that junk cut again out there. So at least I got one of the moves working with sticks a little bit. But there, like I say, a lot of it was kind of lacking, unfortunately. 2nd 7 out here. We're going to have to get down, get a score, tie this up. And there we go. All right. So I was starting to feel a little bit better in here because it's like not like a full-on adrenaline, but I was getting a little energy as trying to get up there. Well, I can only take so many shots there. I can't blame Charles because I probably like the 4th hit stick I threw him at. Luckily, we recover that because that would have been done. So we're gonna have to I figured I got make a bigger play out here, and I was close to that one, but I'm like I can eventually get him. I figured I was gonna try, and Of course, I don't see dude in the middle. I mean, I don't know what I was seeing out there. Dragonflies, whatever hell I'm looking at half the time out here, if I'm hallucinating or whatnot, man. And there we go again, making the, at least we go down on that, on the 4th, make the play down there, so continue the drive. We get hit stick again. I mean, this dude just lit me up left and right, dude. I just took a pounding. Try to go over the top, and look at this. Like, I can't say nothing. I caught breaks there, but let's see what we can get. See if we can get Calvin, light him up, high pass. That's what we needed. Look at this awesome one-handed. I mean, whoa. I mean, look at that. That's great. Hey. Oh, okay. Back in here. So he's got it. So first play, he goes 38 seconds. We got it tied up. We just got to get to.
You can't swim. You found it, Tristan.
Oh my god, are you kidding me, dude? Like, all that work to get back in the game, and I give this up at the end. I mean, look at that. I must have pass committed, because look at how many guys got pancaked. That's what happens. I mean, because, you know, I'm not figuring he's going to run there. I'm figuring there's 30 seconds left. He wants to get, he's, you know, got in field goal range. So pretty much now it's like, okay, 26, 25, and we get Calvin, and luckily he holds on. Another pretty much blown up again. 22 seconds. I'm like, you know what? Who won a game for us last time with the big play? It was Agnew, right? I'm like, let's give Agnew a shot. Why not, right?
This is gonna be cool.
Come on, bro. Come on, bro. You gotta come down with this. We've tied it up. No way. Oh, look at that. Look at that. He had dude on it. He had dude on it. I'm like, screw Gates, man. Like, I'm done with Gates. I gotta find someone else. Oh man, we look like we almost like clotheslined that guy out there. So 4 seconds left out here. It's like, I guess let's just get into overtime. I figure he's gonna throw one up, but you know, there's enough guys. Even if he catches it, we're okay. And hey, there's Night Train. Where were you earlier in the game when he threw that, Night Train? You know, okay. But so come down. Obviously, you want to get the ball. You want to win this, and we do. I'm like, okay. I'm like, I gotta find a way to get a drive together here, not screw this up, not run into like 17 hit sticks, you know, and not just miss wide open receivers. So I do some safe check down, you know, my little safe plays. We only get where's the one hit stick, but that's okay. We're close to the sideline, man. And then we go run right into the back of our own guy. That's not helpful, but it's a first down, right? I mean, that's what you're gonna get. And so I figured, man, I was wanting to run it down there, because like I knew I was having trouble finding my guys, and luckily he makes a bad move on that one, and we do get underneath out there. I threw that play twice in a game right there, and he was on them both times. If he had let the CPU, you know, take control, he might have been better off on that one also. Come down, he's kind of using the area, and I just didn't feel safe enough to throw. I probably could have got a touchdown if I just would have passed that to the right, as long as I didn't throw a bullet. But again, I mean, I was not making my on point reads, you know, so I'm happy with anything that's moving the ball down. All right, we get this in. No, he killed Calvin. Oh my god, all that work getting down there, and we blow it because I ran into yet another hit stick, which is like the theme of the game for me, man. So, oh man, so there we go. At least we get a hit on it, dude. It's like, oh, I couldn't believe that, man. Like the swings, like the emotional swings, they weren't as high as they should have been, because I was kind of numbed out. Let's get real. I was kind of like, but I was probably drooling a little bit, you know, all that sort of fun stuff. But she's coming out here, and all right, we got him, and I blow the coverage, and I was like, let's just put pressure on the quarterback. Maybe he'll screw it up. And oh my goodness, Derek Brooks makes dude just a insane play. If you watch this game, like I say, I'm coming down. I thought he would have threw the ball there, and like, oh, and you know, obviously you think, hey, throw it if you're him. But watch Derek. He looks, he sees the receiver behind him, and he knows where he's going. And like that, the awareness to make a play like that is, I mean, that's why I got the Super Bowl guy out there, because the coverage, man, and he doesn't let me down. So I'm like, I wasn't gonna kick one for there. Ain't no way. So now we get a big chunk. We're gonna line this up. I know what he's thinking.
Choke, yeah, choke.
So I was like, okay, dude, this should be easy enough, and we do get it. I escaped. I don't know how I pulled that game off, because it was, I mean, I played so bad. But other than that, thanks for checking this out, guys. We'll see you all next time. Peace.
Ready, set, and begin.
So I pour my soul right in the middle of the song. With these pages written in love, and I still feel like something's wrong. I spent the last few months walking without your touch, and yet I thirst for something more, but I can't figure out what. So I try to fly, but these limbs aren't strong enough to lift me. So I strut down this road with this pen and a bottle of whiskey, searching for that perfect place where everything makes sense, instead of this hell I'm in that lingers with the stench of chaos and self